Captain, you ready? No, I'm working on something right now. Hold on. Yeah, I know. Hot sauce CBG. Sales event. Today at the restaurant slash health store where my son works, Porsche's Cafe. Are you a vegetarian? Are you of that ilk? Are you trying to watch what you eat so you can live a long, happy, healthy life? Fighting big pharma. You see what I'm saying, dude? Did I say that on camera? Uh-oh. All right, yeah, look. So my son, they're gonna have like Artist Day here, so they said I could bring a couple of builds out. So I was out here talking about I was out here noodling with the band saws. Yeah, and pretty much all I was doing with both of them is get them all set up. Ow! I'm doing this old man stuff, man. Hold on. Well, what does this have to do with Cigar boss guitar building? If you can get your hands on a nice bandsaw, my neighbor gave me that one. Praise Jesus, dudes. Now I got two of them. So this one right here, I have a wider blade. This one's a skinnier blade. But when I got this one right here first from Habitat for Humanity, I got a good price on it. So this has the skinny blade. That has the bigger blade. Basically what I did was I just adjusted it. All these right here, so the blade, if you know about this sort of thing, you understand what I'm talking about, but that's not why we're here. I say all that to say I chose these. These are the ones. I'll just be out front. So I'll take you along and we'll go see what's up. Look, the tree's starting to blossom. That's a sign of hope. Hope, look. The trees are starting to go. All my camera shots the last couple months are like, oh, that Ohio overcast, dreary gray. You can't lay in your hammock. So why am I showing you all this? This is YouTube. Sometimes I feel stupid, like look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm not trying to be look at me, look at me. I'm trying to encourage you, encouraging myself to get out here. It's fun building these things, dude, but what are you gonna have what are you gonna bury yourself in your basement with like 100,000 builds? What I'm doing right now is I am getting this ready to go out in the town. I should have did this earlier, but I need to get the batteries charged up. I could probably, I'll still bring that, but do you ever see these things? Yeah, so it's 6 of those, so I'm gonna go charge those. Dude, I'm talking about it's another sales extravaganza, okay? It's a sales extravaganza of the ages. So dig on this. Remember the Tactical 10? You're gonna have to check my Rumble page because all the old videos, I said old, like I've been around for 30 years. I've been playing guitar for 40 years. Yeah, so anyways, my ex-neighbor, or old neighbor John, gave me a bunch of these. Do you see the cubes on here? Look, watch, I'm gonna mess with your mind now. You see the cubes? Reminds me of Qbert. Remember Qbert? Watch. All right, ready? Qbert. No, but I was just trying to cut slices out of these things for necks, for inlays for fretboards. So I started slicing them, and I was just putting them aside. Like, he gave me these and didn't tell me what it was. It looks like it was for a cutting board now, because look, it's all thick. See, and I was just cutting slices out of it. You can see, look, you can see where my jigsaw was. Like, I can see it was cutting yoink. But it was cutting them pretty much the same size down here. Look over here, see? Why they're big here, then they get smaller. So I'm like organizing them now. But I didn't plan to do this. I was just trying to cut little slivers off. But then I got the idea of, because look how cool that looks, dude. I'm gonna send this to John, man, and be like, bro, that's just genius what you're trying to do here. Because you can switch them all around. Look, the only reason why I liked them is I thought they looked like teeth. Like, you see the triangle? So I was looking for like teeth or triangular stuff for fretboards, but then I started putting them together like this. I'm like, oh, it looks like a chessboard. See the block? I call it red box, brown box. And then, like, look, dude, like, watch. For fretboards, like, split it. Boom, watch. Like, look, boom. This right here would be a fretboard for a box. I'm just trying to tell you, it's just, I love it when a plan comes together. Anyway, so I'm working on this. That's going to be something like this over here, maybe. That's the layout version, but shh, I'll show you about yet. We gotta get ready for this sales junk. Okay, I guess that's everything. We're on our way to an art event. Porsche's Cafe. They cater to the vegans in our lives, vegetarians, vegans. That whole thing gets confusing. What's funny about it is, not funny, haha, but curious, is I was introduced to that whole lifestyle, veganism, or just not eating meat. There's like different levels of it too, like vegetarians, whatever it is, it's whatever. From skaters, you know, like skaters, you know, the dudes who will just drop down and like go crazy and just do gnarly stuff and, you know, bowl skate and ramp skate and just street skate. I mean, skaters are trippy, dude. I've always admired their skill, no matter what level they're at. I've tried and I just don't. I'm not a skater. But yeah, you would think that they would just, like, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll and live fast and die young and who cares and rebellion and all that kind of stuff. No, most of them were very a lot of dudes I know were very conscious about what they ate. So anyways, that's all to say about that. Oh, Captain, before we get into all that, dude, I got to go in here and get some, see if they have some ebony. I'm doing this, what, 14, 15 year anniversary build, headless. Love that. 3-string. And they said they have a, I'm over here at Woodcraft, or what is that called? Woodcraft. See that? Boom. Woodcraft, I call them. I think they have like a 1.5 by 1.5 block. I'm gonna try to get them to cut it in half. If it's not too pricey. If it's all like $1 bazillion, dude, forget it. Dude, I give up. I'm not building anymore. 15 years of building, 14 years of building. I'm done, dude. back there, I got I was gonna go full on ebony, but it was like $100 for the size for a neck. So I went with the fretboard. You buy it like this. I get in a car accident, you can get it on camera. Look, had a dude cut it in our size right here. Boom, it's a thicker. Look, she's thick, so I'm gonna get the bottom part a little thinner. This is a special build. I've been building for like 14 or 15 years now, and I did that series a while back, Tactical 10. Why am I telling you all this? Why do you care? Because I'm hyped about this new build. I'm hyped about this sales, dude. I got sales finally. It's like fishing, dude. When you're fishing, you catch nothing, and you finally get like a cool catch. You're hyped in a way. So I could stop. So I built. Here's the point. I started my first few builds right over here. I can't show you right now because I'm going to Menards. I'm gonna go to Menards to get the bottom part for this. Right over here is where my wife's people live. They've been there for like 40 years, 50 years, dude. It's crazy. But I built my first 4 in his garage. I went to the little, I got that book, went to a tobacco store. I was like, dude, you got any boxes? He gave me a bunch of boxes. Boom. The first ones I made was a batch of 4, and I did them all diagonal, headless, by the way. Headless and diagonal were the first boxes. Praise Jesus, what a hobby it is. I totally encourage. This is a great community. I encourage you to build them, play them, write songs on them. If no one ever hears them, who cares? Write them from your heart to the Lord. All right, we're gonna go over here to Menards. I'm gonna keep it real. I was gonna get some exotic wood for like the neck, but you know, we'll keep it real. I don't want to spend $1 million. I still need to get tuners. I gotta get fret wire. I gotta get jacks. Essentially, you get on cbgiddy.com, dude, and they'll start giving you all this. All the sweet deals, and you'll start like a $50 order for me will turn into a $250 order easy. But I have to get brakes for my car today, so that's not gonna happen. All right, we're just chatterboxing it away here on Hot Sauce Cigar Box Guitar Gospel. Hot Sauce. I gotta change the name again, dude. All right, fellow Cigar Box guitar enthusiasts. When you're not watching Del Puckett videos, certainly you're glancing over here as we're all trying to figure out how to raise our sales game. We need more money, dude, because we need to buy more stuff from CB Giddy. Anyways, nothing here to see really. Just pulled up in the Batmobile. Gonna take all my stuff around this corner, go set up. This is not gonna be that big a deal. I mean, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but it's just like a chill, thing. So. Yeah, dude, come to think of it, cigar box guitars would actually work well with food trucks. It's a good idea. They should do like a food truck, and then they have them like hanging like all on the sides of it or whatever. Horses Cafe, a van. Look, if I don't watch my back when I'm coming down here, I'll step out into the traffic. Yeah, check it. You know how there's a lot of train imagery on here? Look. Train station. I was gonna go in that little cubby hole right there, but I was like, nah. So look, I got the sun's in my back, and then there's some stuff inside of here, and then here's my booth. So we're gonna take a walk in here in a minute. Go snoop around. this one right here. I just finished this one, and this one has this sweet, this right here, remember it works. You can plug it into an amp and it works. So you are who? What's your name? TJ. And what's your name?
Julie.
TJ and Julie just stopped by the table. I explained to them how this thing works. Of course, my amp just pooped out on me. He's like, does it work? So I'm like, yeah, sure it works. But anyways, sold. He loves it. I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out for him. Anyways, thank you. Yo, dude. A couple of sales. Hype. Met a bunch of cool people. Hype. Got a few more here. This one's sold. The Sea House. Did you see the babies? You see the video entitled "Babysitting CBG"? When I was babysitting my kids, but I was sound checking that one in that video. So, anyways, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm getting ready to buzz out. It's getting a little chilly outside. I'm sort of a fair weather marketer. I'm a fair weather cigar box guitar sales folk dude. So I'm out. Thank you for watching these videos. Peace out. If you're a cigar box guitar builder, good on you. If you're watching this video, just keep at it. I've been to like a bunch of these things. I don't sell anything. So it was kind of cool tonight. I sold a couple. So all the money is going to go back into parts. Peace out. A special shout out to the folks who picked up some of my builds. Thank you so much. And I had to get out of there quickly because it was a great night. And then all of a sudden, a storm was brewing. So I was quick talking to this one guy, Jonathan, kind of wrapping up a sale. So, and I rudely had to get, dude, because Captain Howlin' Mad Murdoch is an Australian Shepherd. And he goes nuts when it goes thunder and lightning. So I'm like quick trying to tear down this thing, get over here real quick. And yo, look, it was like hailing. Like it was the storm of the century. Like the hail balls were like insane. My son came home. I was like, did you get hammered? He's like, yeah, dude. So anyways, this is like right after like I'm driving home. I'm like, yay, praise God. I did this really, met a bunch of cool people, had a great time. And then I had a couple sales, which all that together was great. And then like you get this crazy hail, dude. Anyways, thanks again for watching this. Thanks again for picking out my builds and digging on the art. Later.